Hello. Today I'd like to walk you through some yoga postures that are good for preparing your body and your mind for sleep. So we'll go ahead and get onto our mats. And we'll start in a comfortable seated position. You can come into hero's pose, or you can go ahead and sit cross-legged. If you choose to, you can use a prop, a block, or a pillow. And we're going to focus on the premise of yoga in the beginning, which is your breath. So you're going to inhale deeply and exhale deeply. So you may choose to inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 4. Now, anytime that your mind wanders during your practice and you're not focusing on your body, you're focusing on your tasks that you need to accomplish, you can go ahead and bring your awareness back to your breath. I breathe in, 2, 3, 4. I breathe out, 2, 3, 4. This will help you maintain your centeredness, your groundedness, your overall sense of peace. You deserve a break. So again, inhale, filling the belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release. If Ujjayi breath is in your practice, you can choose to engage that now, which is a slight constriction in the back of the throat on your exhale. It sounds a little bit like this. So from here, we'll remove our block and we'll come on over into Balasana Child's Pose. So in Balasana, you're going to take your knees mat distance apart and slowly crawl your chest forward and through, resting your head on the mat. If your forehead doesn't make it to the mat, you can choose to use a prop. But placing your forehead on something solid is a key piece to this posture, as we want to relieve some tension in between the eyebrows that may have been created throughout the day. So you're breathing here and massaging the space between your eyebrows. You can roll your head back and forth, up and down, really giving that space a nice massage. All the while drawing your sit bones back towards your heels to create length in your spine. We'll take a few more breaths here. And on your next inhale, you can go ahead and pull yourself up into a tabletop position. So a tabletop position has your wrists stacked under your shoulders and your knees stacked under your hips. And from here we'll move into a couple of cat-cow exercises. So inhale, drop the belly, pull the sternum forward, look up, and exhale, round through your back and look towards your thighs. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the sternum forward, look up, exhale, round the spine. Really push the hands into the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest forward, really arch through the lower back. Exhale, round through the back. Take a couple of those at your own breath. And then on your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine, tabletop. And then we will curl under our toes and push our hips back into downward facing dog. So the key here is to create length in your spine. You're going to be broad across the shoulders, feet about hip width apart. You're really pushing into the mat to create length in your spine, create length in the back of your legs. You can choose to pedal here, and if your heels don't touch the ground, that is more than fine. You're working towards having them touch the ground, but they may never touch the ground. The key here is length in the spine and length along the back of the legs. We'll take a few breaths here. Maybe push those sit bones up a little higher towards the sky. And on your next inhale, slowly walk your feet towards your hands. We'll land here in Uttanasana, standing forward fold. So if your hands don't touch the mat here, you can find a prop and place your hands on a block. Take as much of a bend into your knees as feels comfortable. And the key here is to really let the neck hang. We carry a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders. So we're really trying to release some of that tension. You can go ahead and grab for opposite elbows. Really let this pose be passive. Take a few more breaths here. And we'll bend our knees and make our way back into a seated pose. Again, you can take cross-legged or sit in hero's pose, which is what I have right now. And take a few more breaths here. And then we'll make our way down onto our backs. And from here, we'll slowly draw the knees into the chest. Bump the hips to the right. And then we'll pull our knees over to the left. Keeping our shoulders grounded on the mat. So here you can cactus your arms. I like to use my left hand to create a bit of grounding for my legs onto the ground. And then we'll breathe here. If it feels nice for you, you can take your gaze to the right hand side, creating a nice stretch in the back of your neck. And on your next inhale, go ahead and bring your knees back through center. Plant them on the floor. Adjust the hips back to your center line. Pull your knees in. Give yourself a nice squeeze. You may choose to round up. Touch your nose to your knees. Make yourself into a nice ball. And then we'll move into the other side of the twist. So you can bump your hips to the left and drop your knees. Right. Bring your arms. Bring your knees back to center. Find butterfly. So we'll bring the soles of the feet together and allow the wing out. If you wish, you can take some pillows or some yoga blocks, place them place them above your head. Really roll your shoulder blades under your back and create chest opening. From here, you can allow your legs to go long or really allow your feet to wing out, your toes. And we'll come into our final Shavasana. From here, wrist, ankle. above your head. Point and flex the toes. Create length in your spine. And then draw your knees back in towards your belly. Go ahead, roll onto one side. Creating a pillow for your head with your arm. Then slowly pushing yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Just leave the eyes closed here for a moment. Enjoy our last few moments of our practice. The Sanskrit word namaste can be translated as all that is perfect within me recognizes all that is perfect in you. And in that recognition, we are one. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed your practice today. You are cultivating peace within you that absolutely translates to the world around you. Thank you for making a difference in the world. Namaste.